What is up, YouTube? Absolutely Cichlids here. I got my fish food in today, so I just thought I'd do a little unboxing video. Yes, it is Southern Delight, so thank you Conway Stevens and Mr. Man 316, all part of Aquatic Support Systems. Again, guys, if you are interested in this food, you can find them. They all YouTube. It's Mr. Man 316 or Conway Stevens. You can find them on YouTube. Also, you can find them on Facebook at Aquatic Support Systems. So if you're interested in this food, go check them out. But I'm going to do a quick little unboxing here. Well, I'm going to try and do it. I'm videoing this off my phone like most of my videos, so I'm going to try and not to let the video get too shaky, which I can already tell it is, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to see if I can do this one-handed. I've already cut the box open to help me out a little bit, but just bear with me, and I'll try and make this a quick little video for you guys. But let's get started. There it is. Alright, first thing we got here is growth. This is a really good pellet. This is actually what I got my Red Devils to start eating. They've been eating Southern Delight now for about 2 weeks. Like, it was pretty much the week after I finished my series of feeding this food with the samples that I had. They started eating it, so they love this food. They also eat the power feed, but this is just the first food I got them to eat because I ran out of power feed. But they are loving this stuff. Everything in my fish room is now eating Southern Delight. It pretty much was when I finished my series, except for the Red Devils, but now absolutely everything is eating Southern Delight and loving it. But that's the growth pellet, growth formula, whatever you want to call it. Next is the power feed, which is probably my most favorite food. This is definitely the staple for my fish room. This food consists of two different types of pellet. The one is, you can see maybe that little green pellet in there. That is there's a horrible glare, I'm sorry. But that's the growth pellet. The other bigger pellet in there is a more dense pellet, so I'm assuming that's the lipid pellet. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I do believe that that's the lipid pellet. So this is kind of a mix between two pellets, and definitely this is a really good food for any growing fish. Anything, I guess probably 4 inches plus that you are wanting to grow, I highly recommend this food. They will put on size fast with this. But yeah, probably my #1 favorite food right there. Next is the Nano Krill. And all these bags are 1-pound bags, guys, if you were wondering. Unfortunately, I didn't get the cool little shaker bottles, but I can deal with that. Most of the time I measure my food out anyway, so I guess I'll deal without having the shaker bottles. Here is, like I said, the Nano Krill. And this is like a 0.5 millimeter pellet. It works great for anything 2 inches or smaller. This is a really good food. When I was feeding it to some of my like 3/4 to 1 inch grow outs, they put on size very fast with just like the little trial sample version that I have that I got before. I could tell a huge difference just in the first couple weeks in my grow outs, my African grow outs. And this is actually a mixed food. It has the 0.5 millimeter pellet, plus it has some kind of, I'm assuming it might be freeze-dried krill, like flakes or something. Don't quote me on that, I'm not really sure. Actually, yeah, I have no idea. but it is a mix. It does have some sort of dried, flaky food in it that does float, and 0.5 millimeter pellets that do sink. If you want more information on this food, it'd be best to contact one of the guys from the Aquatic Support Systems team, which is Conway Stevens, Mr. Man 316, Cichlid Man 09, or JW Heiser 1302. They all YouTube. You can get a hold of all of them, or like I said, Facebook, the Aquatic Support Systems team, and they will be able to tell you more about this food. I just wanted to do a quick little unboxing for you guys and just tell you my experience with it so far. But yeah, that's the Nano Krill. Next we have probably my second most favorite food, which is the veggie krill, and I feed this in sequence with my power feed. Like I'll feed power feed in the afternoon feedings and feed veggie krill in the morning feedings, or feed one and then the other, just whatever, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, kind of balance out the diet even more. But this is like maybe a 2 millimeter pellet, 2 or 3 millimeter pellet, and a stick. So this is another mixed food. I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. It's really hard right now. But yeah, I feed this to a lot of my Central Americans. Sometimes I'll even throw a couple pieces down in my fry tanks just to let them graze on this food. And they'll just sit there and pick at the pellets all day. But yeah, this is some really good food, guys. And last but not least is the small cichlid pellet. And this is probably a 1.5 millimeter pellet. Maybe, don't quote me on that. I'm not very good with pellet sizes. But this is also a mixed. I think this is a color and a lipid pellet, I believe, because some of it sinks and some of it will float. But this is pretty much actually I do believe this is the same exact thing as the large cichlid pellet, just in a smaller size pellet. And I feed this to a lot of my smaller African cichlids. I also am feeding this to my Sensibilis right now because they're only about 2 inches. But another great pellet. But that's about it, guys. That's all I have. I got 5 pounds of food. We'll go over here and look at the Trimax while I finish talking. And see how much more I can bore you guys. But it's all really great food. I've really enjoyed using this food. Like most of the other people who are using this, I've actually had to cut back on my water changes. I'm not doing a gravel vac every week. I'm doing gravel vacs once every 2 weeks, but still doing my regular weekly water changes. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah. The Southern Delight food has really worked out for me. I'm really enjoying it and plan to continue using it. I can't talk. But like I said, if anybody's interested in this food, contact the Aquatic Support Systems team. You can find them on Facebook. Like I said, they all YouTube. So don't forget Conway Stevens, Mike, Mr. Man 316, JW Heiser 1302, and Cichlid Man 09. Check out their channels, guys. Even if you're not interested in the food, just go check out their channels. Subscribe if you haven't. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment, rate and comment my videos. Just let me know what you think, what you want to see. And I should be having another fish room update. Hopefully this week sometime, maybe later on into the weekend. Not much has changed, but I guess that's all I have for you now, guys. Thanks for watching. That's all.